Hey guys, okay, so I'm going to do a video on the KONAD system, and I've already done a couple of these, but I'm going to do one talking about using regular polish for a stamping polish and using KONAD polish for a stamping polish. Some people say it's okay to use the regular, and some people say that you should get this, and I'm going to be one of the people who tell you to probably buy the KONAD special polish if you really want the best design possible. So what I'm going to do is, on this hand, I'm going to polish 2 fingers with white polish. I'm going to polish 2 fingers with black polish, and these are just regular polishes, Sally Hansen, and they're really good polishes, and I've also used them for stamping and they work well, but we're going to talk about that in a second. So I'm going to do that, and then I'm going to stamp the black with the white, the KONAD, and then with the regular polish, and then the white polished finger with the Sally Hansen black, and then with the KONAD black, if that makes sense. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to do the whole process so you will know exactly what I've done. And the reason I'm choosing black and white is because if the black is going to stamp on white polish and look very nice and crisp and clean, then it's going to look that way on any color. Don't need a lot, just a little, one coat. This polish is pretty thick. It's thicker than most of the whites that I have used. Okay, so there are the 2 white. And then I'm going to do the black. Okay. I can do this other now with it too. Okay. So there is our canvas for our experiment. So I'm going to let these dry, and then I'll come back and stamp. Okay, so I'm back. The polish is dry, and we're going to continue from here. So I have chosen the plate to use for my little experiment, M59, and this is the snowflake plate. It also has hearts and some bows, and I'm going to use the bow, that one right there. I figured it was a nice, relatively large design, and it would probably do a good job proving my theory here. Okay, so I've got the KONAD black polish. I'm going to apply it to the plate. Scrape it off. I'm going to use the big side of the stamper since it's pick the image up. And let's see, best way to see how nice and dark that is. It really does take up your whole nail. Okay, so then with any time I'm using my KONAD, I'm going to clean in between my okay. The black I find is messy and it stains, but a friend pointed out that if I use 100% acetone polish, and I'm using non-acetone, that it will completely take the polish and the staining off. And I haven't gotten a bottle yet, but I'm anxious to try it, and I hope that works, because this really is staining. Okay, so then I'm using the Sally Hansen polish, and it's decent, but we're going to just see how it compares. Then I'm going to scrape. Okay. Pick my image up. And roll. And you can see a difference. You can see this is a lot darker and this is not as dark. Now, does it really make a difference? No. Especially, sorry, my computer's sliding here. Especially if it is on white. I mean, it's going to show up, but if you're going to use this black with another color, maybe a dark pink or a red, it's not going to be black. It's going to look more of a gray color. But with the white, this really shows you the difference. Okay, so now I'm going to do the whites on the black. Okay, now I have the KONAD Special White Polish, and I'm going to do the same thing with it as I've done with the other ones. I'm going to make sure this is dry and doesn't have any polish. Okay. Take the scraper, scrape. Love how vibrant it is. Okay, and I did not get this straight, but for the sake of this just being an experiment, I don't think you're going to mind. That's the white KONAD. Okay, clean it. Then Sally Hansen white. Now this is on my pinky, so it's not going to go the whole way, but and you can really see a difference with that one. That it's transparent and more of a gray color. So Sally Hansen white, KONAD white, Sally Hansen black, KONAD black. And I did not get the whole image transferred right here, so I apologize, but that's it. That's the difference. Not that much, but when you start getting with other colors, especially darker ones, you can start to tell a difference. But I mean, look at those. You know, I'm going to put pictures too on. I'll put them on the end of this video, and I'll also put them on my blog and talk about it and a couple more thoughts I have about it. But that's a little experiment I had wanted to do ever since I got the polish. I'm going to do some more tutorials on how to use the KONAD system, some different designs that I got, ideas, especially one for the French tip design. I had talked about that on one of my very first videos, and then I had a really bad problem trying to figure it out and get it straight, and it was frustrating. I didn't have the right polish, and I just wanted to kind of give up. But I got the KONAD polish. I tried a couple more times with the French tip M19 plate, and I finally got it down. There's pictures of it on my blog of my French tip manicure, and it looks really great. You'll never want to spend another $12, $15, $20 to get your nails done at a salon when you can do it right at home every time, and it'll look perfect. So if you have any questions about my experiment or any questions about KONAD or anything else, feel free to contact me. But if not, I'll see you later.